Well, we are already permitting investment in equities up to 50% for the private sector subscribers.
Right.
Now, our proposal with the government is to allow government subscribers also to invest up to 50% in equities, whereas right now the limit is only 15%.
Correct.
So this is our proposal to the government, that they should be given the same choices as are available to the non-government subscribers. Yes.
So, in terms of what stage are these discussions at with the government?
Well, we are at a fairly advanced stage. We've had 3 or 4 rounds of discussion with the government,
Right.
and they seem to be open to the idea. But of course, the final decision is yet to be taken. Yes.
Right. In terms of your overall subscriber base, you're now at a fairly substantial subscriber base, about 1.5 crores. How do you see that sort of subscriber base evolving? Do you see an acceleration in the subscription pace? And what's your outlook on that front, sir?
Well, our subscriber base has been growing at the rate of about 30% or so a year. And we expect the same pace to continue next year as well. As far as the amounts are concerned, we would expect a high. Last year it grew by about 35%.
Right.
So this year also we expect a similar kind of growth.
Right.
So more or less we would expect to maintain these rates of growth going forward also on an expanded base.
In terms of the split between public and private sector as well, if you could talk about that, how do you see the growth in both of those sectors?
Well, right now the private sector still accounts for a very small portion of the amounts. Right. The government sector accounts for almost 86-87%. Private sector is about 13-14%. But the pace of growth of the private sector is much faster now.
Absolutely.
So over a period of time we would expect the private sector also to contribute a much higher amount than what they are doing now.
Right. Absolutely. Finally, on the larger sort of outlook for the pension sector, certainly we've seen a lot of growth there. There is obviously increasing awareness as well in the system. Apart from the increase in the investment in equities for the government sector as well, what else do you need on the policy front from the government? Any other major policy reforms you're looking for the pension sector?
Well, in terms of policy, we have always been asking the government for tax parity with the other pension schemes. So if that comes through, that will be a big help. And then the other issues are relating to like Atal Pension Yojana. We made a number of suggestions to the government to enlarge the scope of the scheme so that more people can join.
Right.
So if these few changes are made, I think these schemes will be of greater appeal to people.
Right. Finally, obviously the rate of return has been touted for the NPS, particularly even by the finance minister, as one of the best in the country right now. With the sort of expansion in the equities, particularly for the government sector, which you're asking for now, do you perhaps expect that rate of return to accelerate? And I juxtapose this with the fact that in terms of fixed income, we are seeing interest rates go down as well.
Yes, and the markets are also doing well now. So probably this is the right time for the investment in equities to be stepped up. So and with that happening, we would expect the returns to also improve upon what it is now.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.